Picture this, you're one of the countless individuals unknowingly caught in the vast web of global surveillance, orchestrated through the very phone in your hand. A groundbreaking investigation by 404 Media and other leading news outlets has just peeled back the curtain on this modern-day digital espionage. At the epicenter of the surveillance saga sits Patternz. Developed as a homeland security platform, Patternz represents a new frontier in data exploitation. But Patternz isn't just skimming service-level app data, it's crafting intricate, detailed profiles of billions of people worldwide, tracking not just locations, but also diving into personal interests and family ties, the very fabric of individual lives. Imagine your trusted phone, unbeknownst to you, has been transformed into a relentless digital spy. The scale? It's massive. Think 5 million people under surveillance across over 600,000 apps. This is according to their marketing material. The data pipeline extends from lesser-known ad firms right up to giants like Google. But how does such an intricate web begin to weave its threads? It starts deceptively simple, with those ads in your apps. These ads are the unsuspecting first link in a chain that unfurls directly to spy firms and their government clients. It's a complex, multifaceted data supply chain at the heart of the real-time bidding, or RTB system, which is an online advertising staple. This RTB system, used almost universally across websites and apps, is not just about selling products, but has become a conduit for sensitive personal data. More on the RTB system soon. First, here's Rafi Tun, the CEO of Patternz, describing a bit about how the spy tool works.
We have a database of 3 years back that we can track most of the locations 3 years in the history. You can go into his profile and then see that this user spent time also in US and South Korea. We detected 22 different applications. You can see all the applications, which phone and so on, but you can see also all the countries that he's visited historically, going back to 2019.
The sources of this surveillance are as diverse as they are numerous. From popular apps like Kik and 9gag, each interaction, each click feeds into this omniscient network. Part of this video that shows Ton clicking on a particular profile and bringing up information about the person's device, including a long list of GPS coordinates related to the person.
So here you can see the user's profile. So you can see that we detected 2 applications on the user's device that communicate with us. You can see that we managed to locate his home address and work address. So he lives in Nahariya in the north of Israel and works in a hospital nearby. You could see other information about the phone, Samsung model, this and that, running Android 9, which IP addresses, which carrier he was connected, and so on and so forth.
Ton mentions that the location accuracy can be down to a meter. The information also includes the person's frequently visited locations, including their home and work address, and other personal information. Forbes recently spotlighted a particularly disturbing facet: the real-time bidding loophole. This isn't just a data mine, it's a Pandora's box impacting figures as high as US and European leaders, military personnel, a roster of high-profile targets. RTB allows access to and potential exploitation of intimate details, movements, financial struggles, mental health, a spectrum of personal vulnerabilities. Real-time bidding is a digital advertising process where ad space is auctioned in real time as a web page or app loads. Advertisers bid based on the data available about the user, which often includes detailed personal information. Concerns arise because this system can expose sensitive data. The data, shared in RTB, including location and other identifiers, can potentially be linked to specific individuals and used for surveillance. The expanse of this surveillance network is truly global. Data flows unrestricted across borders into the hands of various actors, including foreign states. The depth of data covers professionals from judges to military personnel, presenting a veritable treasure chest to those with malicious intents. This saga is far more than a mere breach of privacy. It's a looming security crisis. The complicity runs deep, with tech titans like Google and Microsoft embroiled in the scheme. Their real-time bidding protocols and ad networks are instrumental in how this data is disseminated and accessed. A look at Patternz's marketing materials reveals a network of 19 specific companies, including Google, Yahoo, MoPub, and others, all integral to the sourcing of this staggering amount of data. So the next time you interact with an app advertisement, remember, it could be the starting point of a surveillance spiral, entangling your privacy and potentially even national security. In this digital age, our most popular apps, used for everything from daily communication to entertainment, have been co-opted into a global surveillance apparatus. 404's media investigation sheds light on a disconcerting array of apps entangled in this web. The playful memes of 9gag, the casual banter on Kick, these aren't mere digital hangouts. They're data mines, channeling information to Patternz's extensive surveillance apparatus. And it's not just social apps. Games as simple as Sudoku or Solitaire are implicated, transforming leisure into a tool for surveillance. Since Patternz infiltrates the ad networks, it enables the company to amass data covertly, often without the app creator's knowledge or consent. Each swipe, each tap on our devices contributes to a gargantuan database. This isn't just data collection, it's the crafting of intricate portraits of our lives, our preferences, our routines. 404 has helped make sure that the company Patternz no longer exists anymore, but all the methods they used are still out there. In fact, there are other companies known to use the same tactics. Bloomberg did a report about a company called Rayzone, which also sells surveillance data and uses data for the RTB bid stream. The company operates a DSP and directly owns two ad tech firms. DSP stands for Demand Side Platform. It's a system that allows buyers of digital advertising inventory, like advertisers, to manage multiple ad exchanges and data exchange accounts through one interface. Essentially, a DSP is used by advertisers to purchase ad placements automatically based on certain criteria such as target audience or bid price. Using a DSP allows Rayzone to access data from the real-time bidding stream. And this Wall Street Journal article found that a shady consumer data broker accessed bid stream data through SSPs and ad exchanges and sold it to surveillance contractors who sold it to US defense and intel agencies. In the United States, the absence of a comprehensive national privacy law leaves a gaping loophole. Personal data collection and resale remain largely unchecked, a reality exploited by both private and public entities. A recent U.S. intelligence community report produced by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence said there is commercially available information on nearly everyone that is of a type and level of sensitivity that historically could have been obtained through targeted collection methods, such as wiretaps, cyber espionage, or physical surveillance. As we navigate our digital lives, the line between privacy and surveillance blurs. The tools we use daily, from chatting to gaming, have been woven into a global surveillance tapestry. The revelations about Patternz and its successors serve as a stark reminder of the digital age's unseen watchers, lurking within the very devices we trust. In this digital era, where our every click can be tracked, you might feel a sense of helplessness. But fear not, there are ways to reclaim your digital privacy and reduce the risk of surveillance. Let's explore how you can safeguard your personal data in this interconnected world. The foolproof way to evade digital surveillance? Simply put, stop using a smartphone. But in our tech-centric society, that's akin to cutting off a limb. So what practical steps can we take? Knowledge is power. Stay updated on privacy issues, data breaches, and surveillance tactics. Regularly reading tech news, following privacy advocates on social media, or subscribing to cybersecurity newsletters can keep you ahead in this game of digital cat and mouse. Apps often overreach in their data requests. Before hitting download, scrutinize the permissions they ask for. Does a simple game really need access to your contacts or location? If an app's permissions seem intrusive, it might be wise to search for a less invasive alternative. In this digital jungle, not all apps are predators. Seek out those committed to privacy. Look for apps with robust encryption, minimal data collection policies, and transparency in handling user data. These digital havens respect your privacy, not exploit it. Advertisers love to track your online journey, but you can throw them off your scent. Dive into your device settings and turn off ad tracking features. This simple act can significantly reduce the data breadcrumbs you leave behind. A virtual private network, or VPN, is your digital invisibility cloak. It masks your internet activity, making it challenging for trackers to pin down your digital footprints. Whether you're browsing at home or using public Wi-Fi, a VPN adds an essential layer of privacy. Outdated software is a welcome mat for digital snoops. Regular updates fortify your devices against the latest threats. They patch security holes and enhance privacy features, keeping your digital fortress impregnable. By adopting these practices, you don't just reduce your surveillance risks, you take a stand for your digital rights. It's about being alert, informed, and proactive. In the end, it's your world, your data. Take charge and stay aware. Until next time, keep your digital footprint light and your privacy tight.